Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've made a garden video. I think the last video I made was me talking about rearranging the garden. As you can see, I've put some trellises up. This is the first one that goes into the garden. And then I put one over here for my grapes to go up. I got me some buckets. These three right here, I gotta get them filled up. But I've got some potatoes and onions and potatoes and green beans and some corn in there. But look at my grapes. Look at that. Last year I only had one batch, but there's two right there, and there's another one, and then there's some on this side right there and right there. There's some more. Look at all this. Everything's starting to grow. But I'm going to try and get this grapevine to go over here. And I actually rooted one. But it's not looking too good after I moved it out of where I had it. Maybe it'll survive though. But it had a good amount of roots. We'll see. There's some extra tomato plants that I need to plant somewhere. But anyway, I think this will be real nice with it being covered with the grapevine. Oh, my head. These are over here. I cut my cattle panels for my garden bed, so I ended up getting 3 extra tall ones. So I'm gonna put some tomato plants over here. Anyway, let me go over here and show you my pomegranate tree that I started from seed. There's the girls. I don't have the boys anymore. The roosters are gone. This is my pomegranate I started from seed. This is it's a year old now, so I don't know. And look at that. I done dropped that down and I need to pick that up. I took one of the metal roofs off up there. So, oh God. Oh. There. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Anyway. I moved the fruit trees over here. So, there's the peaches, and that apple tree has died on me. It wasn't doing well anyway. Like when I pulled it up and moved it, look at that. They sure do like those trellises I put up over there. But anyway, as I was saying about this apple tree and that one that's over there, when I pulled it up, the roots were all, I don't know, they were all weird shaped. This is my pear tree. It looks like it's recovering pretty good being moved over here. There's Mio and Horatio. They need to stay in the house because we don't need them out here running around. Look at this peach tree. Oh, it's got baby peaches all over it. I've got some squash planted right there, some summer squash. And I planted some other stuff right there, and I hope some beans, I think it was. Some, I don't remember what that stuff is called. It's pretty. There's the other trellis. And I planted some Malabar spinach over there. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, look. Okay, I got some azomite and I mixed it with water and kind of foliar watered everything. So I have some beets right here. And then my tomato plants. And I've got my comfrey and some beans. But look at that lettuce. I have lettuce. And there's some sorrel and then my peas. And there's some random sunflowers growing. And then down this section is kale and Swiss chard and some mustards. And I think this is the sorrel. And then here is some potatoes and onions. Potatoes are growing. And then radishes down this section. That right there is a cucumber. I planted cucumber seeds everywhere. And that's the only one that came up. I'm really, really excited about these trellises this year. I can't wait to see the tomato plants growing up there. Kind of over there is just a bunch of seeds I planted, like flowers and stuff, and lamb's quarter that I didn't start it, but it just came up. So I threw all the seeds over there because that section over there is really hard to grow stuff. So I thought if I grew some of this over there, then I could chop and drop it, and maybe it would help build the soil up over here. I mean, it's pretty and green. It's not bare. And I planted my peach trees that I had last year over here, and I think the winter just killed them. I only had one of the peach trees come up. Everything's getting nice and green though, and that peach tree's doing well. Look how big it's gotten. I need to cut it. It's too big. Too big. Anyway, I put these little fences up around everywhere, the garden beds, so the chickens, the girls could get out and run around every day, and they have been enjoying that and leaving me holes for me to almost fall in. I don't know what that is. I planted some rhubarb right here. This one's doing good. And then look at all these Egyptian walking onions. All those bulbs. Look at that. I'm going to plant those bulbs all the way around this whole thing. But see this apple tree? It's dead. Just dead. I don't know. That peach tree's doing good though. And there's my mullein. It's finally starting to grow. And there's that other rhubarb. It's growing. Let's see. The cannas are coming up. And I planted, what's this? Oh, that Cozale squash. And this tree, this little apple tree, it didn't make it either. And then this right here is Primark blackberry bush. I got a cutting. I actually got like 4 cuttings, and this is the only. Did I get 4? No, that was for the elderberry. I only wanted the Primark. It was like $25, but it's growing. There's my comfrey over there, and here's the elderberry. It's the only one that survived. I had 4 of those. Look at that big bird. I don't know if it's gonna go. Look at that. I do not know what that big bird is, but yeah. My asparagus is gone to seed. I think there might be some down there, but there's that catnip. There's some sunflowers, and then these carrots. I kind of just like to let the carrots go to seed. They don't really grow very big here for me. I don't know if it's my soil or if it's my weather or what, but I do love their flowers. And the bees do too. Over here is a squash that I got off of Etsy, and it's called a Theron winter squash. I actually planted 4, but these are the only 2 that came up. And they get really, really big. So I'm interested to see those. I planted some other stuff over here, but I don't really come back here that much. There's some more catnip. And I could have sworn I had a lemon balm over here, and I have not seen that lemon balm come up. They say you can't kill lemon balm. Well, let me tell you. Yes, you can. Because I have done it. There's some more Egyptian walking onions. I can't wait to see everything filled out, and I can't wait to see these arches filled up. It's gonna be nice. Well, I hope you're all doing well. Hope your gardens are growing. I wish y'all the best, and I will make another video soon when everything starts growing even better. And them tomatoes get up there, that's for sure. I'm still just so thankful for all of this lettuce, and there's some arugula down there, and the kale, and the greens. You guys take care. Oh, let me show you the peaches on here first before I say bye. Well, where are they? There's some peaches right there. See? Pretty, huh? It's a pretty tree. Still need to clean up over there. I'll get to it. Take care, guys. God bless. Goodbye. Oh, what is today? Today's May 3rd. Y'all might want to know that. I'm probably going to want to know that so that way I can look back on the garden. Remember what day it was. 2023, May 3rd.